think.
Okay, are we rolling?
We are rolling.
We are rolling.
We're rolling.
All right. I guess this is episode 1 of... Have we come up with a name yet?
We haven't, but we will.
The Illustrated Podcast.
Yeah,
Welcome,
first
everybody.
Illustrated Podcast, and we have, for the first ever podcast, a special member. Who are you?
Conner.
Hell yeah.
That's our boy.
Connor's our new guitar player officially.
Dude.
That we're gonna. This video is gonna be the announcement for it, but we're gonna chop it up too. But yeah, we just had Conner join like
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, maybe. It was kind of soon after Jorge, thinking about it a little bit, but also like, I don't know. I'm sure anybody who's watching this knows that Jorge left by now, obviously. And it was kind of quick getting you in here, but honestly, it felt right to me.
It felt natural.
Yeah.
Felt natural. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's been a cool change, I think. I don't know.
Where's our list of things that you said?
I just put it right there.
What a great
Good
place
spot
for us
for it,
to
bro.
read it.
Whoa, we picked the topics, I thought.
I can't see what it is.
It was just introducing Conner and then talking about the show and talking about getting Conner in here. And
I'm just curious, like... Okay.
yeah. Should we...
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
So... No, I mean, we're good. We're
good.
rolling. We're doing our thing. This is the first podcast, y'all. It's gonna be a little bumpy, but we're gonna figure it out as we go.
Did you say lumpy?
It's gonna be a bit of a bumpy ride. Yeah.
That's perfect.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like Jorge leaving was, like it was a little interesting. It was a little tough at times, right? But also like kind of a little bit of a new beginning for us in a way, and like Conner joining in has been dope so far. I mean, you've come in, you've written a couple things with us, and like we got a new cover that we're working on that I don't know if we're disclosing here or not, but
Yeah, maybe not.
maybe not. But yeah, we're writing a new cover. We've got a couple new tunes that we're sort of starting to work out. One that's completely finished. And like so far it's been great. And you're a fucking great hang. So
Yeah, dude.
It is a great hang.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, and I think part of this being the first podcast too, which we're going to try to do these pretty often, but also wanted to explain why I think we've been so absent in the last while.
Sure.
One of it is having Conner come in and Jorge leave and that whole transition. But I don't know. I think a lot of people are waiting for music and certain things, and we have it. We have a lot of music ready to come out that we're working on finalizing, and we've kind of stepped back so that we're kind of ready to go full throttle when all that's good to go.
I always explained it as like, if the business that is this band is like a car, we kind of got the engine going a little bit our first 2 years that we were around, but it was only going 5 miles an hour. We weren't able to go a little faster. Mm-hmm. We were trying to also figure out a few things in like our personal lives and whatnot. So essentially all we're doing right now is kind of upgrading that engine so that once we, crank it over and here in the next little bit, then, we're full steam ahead.
Yeah.
We're doing the LS swap
Until something else happens.
yeah, exactly.
We're LS swapping the Illustrated.
Yeah.
It's going to have a turbo, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole plan. Is we have a lot. We're kind of stockpiling a lot of content, a lot of music. We're in the mixing process of 8 to 10 songs right now, or something like that. And
Yeah, I mean, we're going to do them one at a time.
for sure. Yeah. But we have a lot.
We're sitting on a lot of tunes that we've tracked.
And stuff that's still in skeleton demo stage too. So once we start putting out music, the plan is to have it never stop. Like the way we've done for too long. But but that's basically the story of that. So we've had the Jorge thing. That was a long time coming too for people who were shocked by it. It was just, I think, something that we all felt coming, but we're trying to prevent. But we got Conner, and he's helping us now a lot, and it's been super, super sick, honestly.
And for what it's worth, the whole ending thing with Jorge was like very diplomatic. Like
Very.
we're all homies. We all still hang out. Like we're all like it's
I
all
still
love.
play with him every Friday.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Zach's got a weekly gig with him at Smith's, so we're still homies. And like it was, I don't know, it was a weird time. I think we were all like a little upset by it, but also I think we did feel it coming. But it was something that we definitely ended on good terms with, and Jorge felt very bad even telling us that he was leaving, because we were going to go into a whole new, like, Zach was laying out a plan of like, here's what we got to do to execute this, and he's like, hold up.
I was ready to take this project into battle, dude.
Yeah, and then he was like, I'm not in it anymore. So
I made it one sentence in, and he went, actually, I've got something to say.
yeah, but that you guys will see too, like as we move forward with Conner, like I don't know, it's not the same player obviously, because we don't want a second Jorge. We want someone to have their own thing, but sound wise and vibe wise, I think Connor's a super strong fit, and I think people who are a fan of the sound that we had, they're not going to be let down. Like it's not going to be one of those things where you listen to a band and you're like, they were great until that record, because they switched this member and it's a completely different sound. Like we still are in the very, very similar bracket to what we were doing.
Yeah,
And
don't worry. I'm ripping him off completely.
he's ripping them off. No, he's
It's
honestly,
like 1 for 1.
He's doing great. We've had some rehearsals and some writing sessions, and actually the first time we're gonna have Conner live with us is May 7th at Mad Life, right? We're playing. Is that May 7th?
May 7th, Mad Life. It's a Wednesday evening.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the band that we're playing with off the top of my head. Actually, I don't know that there was a specific band on that bill yet, but
Yeah, I think
we'll
it was
announce
just a
that.
two-band bill, right, or something like that.
Yeah, two 3-band bill. Yeah. But we'll announce that very, very soon, like
Yeah.
officially. But yeah, man, I'm excited to have you like play with us.
Excited
I'm
to be here,
super
man.
stoked. And that set list is gonna have like 1 or 2 songs we've written with Conner, and then also that cover that we were talking about. So most likely, so there'll be a lot of new stuff as well as some unreleased and stuff you guys already know. But yeah, I want to ask Conner how have you felt since joining, and like what was some of the like reasoning behind you wanting to do it?
You guys definitely don't suck.
Thank
Zach
you.
with the
And that's the main reason.
yeah,
Hell
That's
yeah.
the main reason. Yeah.
that's awesome.
No, I've been a big fan of y'all's for a while, probably a year, since I saw y'all live, and
You said that was the Masquerade show.
that was Masquerade. Yeah,
it was like the Battle of the Bands, was it not?
Was
Oh
it?
no, that was Mad
No.
Life. But the Masquerade show was the one with we opened up for Bad Luck.
Oh, it was Bad Luck.
Pinto
That's right.
Sunshine
Yeah.
was on the bill.
Yeah.
A couple other.
Oh, we just had a really short set time.
Yes,
That's
25
what it
minutes.
was.
We opened the
We
whole
opened
night.
the whole. Yeah. Okay.
But
Yeah, I loved the stuff y'all were doing there. I already knew Jordan pretty well.
Yeah,
We had been gigging together and stuff. And I had met you once. I mean,
That's
were
right,
we were acquainted.
First ever Velvet City corporate gig.
Yeah,
with
dude.
Conner on bass.
yes, dude.
Let's go.
Yeah, dude.
You know, the funny thing about that is I was always like, oh, cool. Like, Connor's a good bass player. Like, you know, he plays bass. And, like, I never knew you were a guitarist until, like, quite a bit later. And then I remember you had mentioned a few times, you're like, yo, like, we should get together and, like, you know, like,
dude.
do something. And I was like, yeah, man, that'd be cool. But I was always so busy. And I feel like you were too. So it was one of those things where, like, I didn't know you played guitar until later, and then like the Velvet City Sound shoot that we did at in Jasper.
Yeah.
That's for the first time I heard you play guitar, and I was like, oh, he sounds pretty good. And then like when the first time you like came over and auditioned was like the first time I really like heard you play, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah. I was like, this guy is kind of nasty.
Yeah.
Like the thing that I was looking for in like any of the auditions that we did was like immediate, like just confidence in the playing. Like I think the other people that we auditioned, which they were all great. Like everybody was really great.
Yeah. Players.
Yeah, really great players, really awesome dudes, but you know, like they kind of maybe lacked that like confidence and also that natural ability to just like sit in and like immediately you had the like as soon as you started playing, I like went upstairs and took a piss. And I was like thinking to myself, I was like, yeah, dude, like this is the shit.
Well, glad you thought about that then.
Well, Conner even came in and he was like, so we had basically what we were doing for auditioning people was we had written a song, me, Jordan, and Zach, and we purposely kind of left lead parts out so that we could see almost in a writing context. I stole it from the Dream Theater auditions that they did with like the drummers. They're like, here's what we wrote. What would you do? And instantly, like, I felt like other people, they were doing cool things, but we almost had to coach more. And then Conner would just play and we were like looking at each other like, whoa, what's that? You know? And it felt super natural. And he came in being like, yo, I like As You Were, I want to play it. Like I learned it. And we were like, another good sign. Okay. And like none of us had played it in months and we kind of played it very brutally. But
Conner was the best part.
I did a decent job.
Yeah, I forgot how hard my parts are on that song.
I always remember more than I think I do.
Yeah.
I don't trust myself.
Yeah, definitely wasn't one for one, but I mean,
He killed it though.
Yeah, he did.
it was. I mean, I just dug the song, man. Like the drums that come in that you're doing in the beginning were like immediately caught me.
Thank you.
So I was like, dude, I gotta get on this song. Like, I gotta learn.
It's funny too. I don't know if we've talked about it. We did when this song came out, but that wasn't even supposed to be like a song because I had that beat and I sent it to Jordan and I was like, "This is corky. We're not going to use it." And he's like,
Yes,
yeah,
we are.
Okay.
Yes, we are going to use it.
Yeah.
And we just did it one day. Like something else wasn't working and we just like pulled that out and tried it and we actually wrote the whole song in probably like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I remember I tracked the demo. I had an interface that died on me. And so at like 11 o'clock, like right before all the doors got locked at...
Sucks, but this just said iPhone storage full.
Boo!
I don't know what you want to do about that.
I'll delete something real quick.
We're pausing here.
Okay, we're back. Camera died. We'll wrap up anyway.
This is good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Long story short, interface died. I showed up to my college, like our audio tech lab, right as like the doors were locking for the night. And I think I stayed there for an hour and a half because I had to figure out like all of the driver crap, and it was exciting. It was fun. That's the moral of the story. All right, who's gonna put a period on this thing?
Well, shit.
I did.
I mean, updates very quickly. We got 3:15 at the Blue Canary in Columbus, Georgia.
Yep.
So we're gonna be playing with Dawson.
No, that's who put the show on.
Okay.
Colin. We're gonna have Colin from Drip Tones. I don't know if anybody knows on here who follows us, but he's gonna be filling in because Connor's not available. But the first gig with Connor is gonna be May at what's my God, at
Mad Life in Woodstock.
There it is.
So yeah, we got a couple shows coming up. We got some music that we're trying to release by May. That's our goal.
Even sooner, I think we'll get some out.
Yep. So, but yeah, I mean that's kind of what's going on in our life. That's kind of a little bit on Conner joining the band, Jorge leaving, and just a little bit on how As You Were came together. But I hope everybody, I don't know, enjoyed the very first podcast. It'll become a little less bumpy of a ride as we go, and we're soon enough we're gonna be freaking Joe Rogan podcast, man. Joe Rogan experience.
The TIE.
Yeah, TIE, the illustrated experience. That's what it is.
So
man.
we
TIE.
follow the content pipeline.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Here we are.
A lot of recording.
Have you guys seen that video of the dude riding the gorilla?
What? No, this is how it ends. This is how it ends. You
That's how it
gotta
ends.
tell it now.
I don't have a story or like a video to coincide with that. I was just I was
That's
trying my
okay.
best to do the JRE thing.
That's
but
amazing. Have you
All
seen?
right.
Yeah. Yo, chimps are crazy, man, and also bears. Bears.
Yeah, there's like that's the funniest Joe Rogan clip. Anyway, okay,
All right.
Yeah, first TI podcast done. We're gonna do a lot more of these because that's just actually fun.
Yeah, I would enjoy like hanging out and just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Just like
We're going to
recording.
cover a ton of stuff too. We'll talk about like songs when they come out and what they're about, how we made them, shows coming up, updates in the world like we just did, how we make stuff and behind the scenes stuff. So.
And
yeah.
whatever platform you're viewing this on, if you leave a like and a comment, these won't be 58s.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get better mics.
Yeah, we'll get some
have
better
better
mics.
mics.
Yeah, support us, please. We don't have a lot of money and we want some to do things, to do cooler things. So.
That is true.
But yeah, thank y'all for hanging out with us, and we'll see you on the next clip.
Peace out, y'all.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Bye.
Phone call. Love you guys. Bye.